everyone, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to say before we get into the reading that just to let you know, I do readings, I say she for the masculine energy and I mean he for the masculine energy and she for the feminine energy. That's just how I read because that's my situation. Just take it how it applies to you though. Also, these are pick a card readings, so they go off of your intuition as well as mine. So if something's not resonating, you can always pick another pile or pick another reading. I have several on my channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, it's through my Facebook page, Sarah Claire Guidance on Facebook. I think that's about it. I'll see you in your reading. Okay, hi everyone. Today's reading is the positives and negatives of what's going on in your relationship. So I have 3 piles here. I have the blue or turquoise. I have the pinky purple. I'm just going to call it purple. And the pink here. So just take a moment and pause if you need to, and then I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, hi everyone who chose pile 1 or piles because we got the positive and the negative. And I pulled a lot of cards. I don't know if you can see this, just how many cards there are here. And that's just the positives. And I am going to start with the positives first. So, let's see what we have. Can we just start over? I don't know if it's too dark. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. I'm going to get something to improve the lighting soon, but I just lit a few candles. Okay, so we have, can we just start over? I think that's a little bit better to see. You can kind of see the candle reflecting off of it. This connection baffles me. That's in a good way. Obviously, it's in the positive pile. I've never loved like this before. You are so close. Don't give up now. Hope you can see that. Okay, past life cards, nature. So what I'm hearing is in something in your nature. And artist or musician. I'm getting like maybe they pushed you to become like embrace your more creative side. You have from the Indigo Angel Oracle cards, ask for a sign. See that. Apologize. Pray. Just put these up a little bit. And I have a lot of cards. Patience. Twin flame cards, I have premonition. I know we belonged together before we met. Knowing in my heart I know you're my twin flame. Movement. Someone wants to take action in the situation. Telepathy. I know that we are linked spiritually and that we are communicating. Let's see what else. This is the Psychic Tarot Oracle card. You have spiritual union. This is pretty beautiful. Prosperity begins. There's definitely a new beginning or resurgence in this relationship coming. Stand your ground. Accelerated motion. Okay, and this is the Psychic Tarot for the heart cards. Master. Master can be a bit of a controlling card too though. Spread your wings. It's kind of an iffy between one. Blossom. I'm running out of space. I have to move these over. Opportunity beckons. And share the love. Okay, so let's see what I get that's positive in this connection. So I get immediately that you prayed for this person. Yes, you have pray and ask for a sign. Hope that you can see these. And then you've got patience. Like this is something that you had. The cards keep wanting to jump out of my hand. This is something that you had to wait for. Okay, it gets a little better. But I feel like someone got hurt because you do have apologized. And I wonder if we'll see in the negatives what happened. You got both knowing and premonition, which tell me that not only did you know, when these two come out together again, not only did you know before you met them that they were the one, when you met them it was like, okay, this is them. And you're absolutely linked spiritually. You've got telepathy and spiritual union here. They pushed you to spread your wings and to blossom, and they pushed forward your motion and your spirituality and your development as a person, I'm hearing. They gave you a new beginning. And you have opportunity back because they offered you some kind of opportunity. Whether it was them directly giving you the opportunity or just knowing them and their changes in you brought about an opportunity. And you kind of just want to feel the love. I've never loved like this before. You want to start over with this person, so I definitely feel like you're not with them. You're kind of like, you're all so much and more than I wanted and what I prayed for. And you're baffled by it. And you are close. It says you're close, don't give up now. Okay, so now let's look at the negatives. Let me know down below after the reading if this was all true, accurate, or if it was, you know, a little bit off for you. I want to see how this resonates for you. I'm definitely curious about this one, because I've never done this reading before. I always like to try new and fresh things, so hopefully you guys like this one. Let's see the negatives. Alright, there's like so many cards there, I have had a hard time getting them out of the way. Okay, so the negatives, we have, I'm in love with someone else, but there's something about you. Maybe this person chose somebody else over you, and that's what hurt you. That's what they want to apologize for. I'm hearing I regret it. Sorry about that. Okay. So they want to be stable for you. Let's see what else. So that means, in a negative, that means right now they're not feeling stable. They're feeling like a lack. Okay, past life cards, we've got nomadic. So what I get from this is that it's like unsettled. And that when the other card talked about stability, so I feel like they don't feel like they have any kind of stability in this connection or in life. And war. Okay, so there's a lot of fighting, or maybe there were a lot of fights. Breakdown. You're experiencing a breakdown in order to heal. Let's see what else. Karma. One of both of you is healing your karma. And then we've got disruption. This is almost the same as breakdown. I'll explain after. Discontent and boredom. I don't know if you can see that. Here we go, if focusing. Choose your battles. And feeling alone. Okay, so I'm already getting messages. So you have war, so you have fighting. And you have choose your battles. So I feel like maybe you guys don't choose your battles so well. Maybe you fight over a lot, or you fought over a lot in the past. And this left you with being unstable in the connection. It caused a complete breakdown, a complete disruption. Maybe somebody wasn't seeing things very well, and because you do have them in love with somebody else, but there's something about you. So I feel like maybe, and you've got discontent and boredom. Maybe they were off to the next thing too fast. They didn't give it the chance. Maybe things got tough and they just bounced. They just kind of took off, leaving you broken down, broken-hearted, and feeling completely alone. However, if you go down to back to the positive, they want to come back. You did have apologize. They want to apologize to you. They do realize that they did things wrong. So they want to make this up to you. Well, that's all I see for your pile one. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 2. So you might notice things look a little bit different. I did pile 1 last night, but it was a little too dark, so I'm going to try this again in the daytime. So this is those of you who chose this purpley paper. Let's see what's going on. So I did the positives first for pile 1, but I actually would rather do the negatives first for this one because I'd like to end with the positive. And that way when I can see how the negatives are affecting the positives. So let's see. We have, it's hard for me to believe you truly love me. I'm in love with someone else, but there's something about you. See, don't immediately jump to the conclusion that they actually are in love with somebody else. That might just be something they're telling themselves or telling you. I need to be stable enough for the both of us. Give me time. Okay, past life cards, we have karmic ties. So there could be a karmic partner in this situation. Let's see. And authority. And I'll tell you how these relate to your situation in a moment. We have regret and apology. Masked lies. Someone's hiding the truth in this relationship. And then for the psychic tarot, we have conflict and defeat. So yeah, something happened that made you feel very defeated. Yeah, they chose somebody else. They went after somebody else or multiple somebody else's. Challenging times. That card was temptation. I don't know if I told you. The messages were just coming through so strong I had to say that. And confront. Okay. I'm getting the distinct feeling between... Okay, so you have... I'm going to put these in a timeline. Okay. This is a little different, but I'm going to put this in. This is chronological. Okay, so first you have, it's hard for me to believe you truly love me. So you're with this person and they had some doubts because they're past. And then you had a temptation, or multiple temptations. And then all of a sudden it seems like they're hiding things. They're being shady. Maybe with a karmic partner, there's some kind of karma here. So then you hit challenging times. Then all of a sudden they're telling you, I'm in love with somebody else. Or you found out, that's backwards. You confronted them about it and they tell you, I'm in love with somebody else. And they ghosted you or bounced or decided to, okay, let me see. I'm feeling the majority of you, they bounced. Some of you, they might have tried to say, oh, no, I'm for you, but then it happened again. Anyway, then you have conflict and defeat. Then all of a sudden they're apologetic, though. Now they want to be stable for you. And they want to be powerful. At the end of the day, okay, that's what this is about. I was trying to worry about this I wasn't getting why this authority card was here, but then with the power, it's control. They have to be in control. This whole situation happened because you got to their heart. You got a little too close to their heart. They're triggered when it happened, and they were losing control. So all of this was taking the control back. And in the meantime, they really, really hurt you. But they do regret it. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to leave this out. Last reading, I pulled it out back. I'm going to see what the positives are, and I'm going to leave this out. Hopefully there's enough room, because I pulled a lot of cards for this reading. Okay. Okay, so you have it feels like you complete me. I'm going to go to the end of the table just so I can fit everything. I want to give you the world. I've never been so attracted to somebody else. You feel like my home. You're the one. I see it now. So yeah, they got scared before they ran. Now they see, yeah, you are the one. Okay, so then you've got children. So you either have children, or this says that they see you as somebody they can have children with. And angels. I heard you're my angel. We have premonition. I knew we belonged together before we met. I feel like this is you. You just knew. True love. I know this is true love. Awakening. I awakened when I found you. You both woke each other up. They were very much an ego. Union. You are in union energy, or union is coming soon. Spirit had a lot they would like to have said to this person. A lot. Cards were flipping out. They said they were not happy with how they treated you. At all. There were reasons why they had to act this way and why they acted this way. But their behavior was just completely uncalled for. I'm feeling sneaking, lying, cheating, hiding things. It was bad. And I'm hearing fights too, towards the end, fighting. I don't know why I'm trying to shuffle these. I'm just completely distracted by this. You have time to create. Let me scoot these a little bit this way. Okay. Acceptance. So, yeah, I feel like that goes hand in hand with the I know you're my true love. Like, they accepted what you mean to them. They let go of control. This tight control they have. Now they want to stay with you. They don't want to run anymore. They see you as the mother of their children, their angel, and they want this life with you, with kids. You see that? They want a new beginning, and this can also be a card about having children. You see how both their hands are over this new beginning, and it almost looks like a bump, baby bump. They definitely, if you don't have kids with them, they want kids with you. They trust you now, and they trust God now. Are you pregnant right now? Because this is like all talking about waiting for something to happen. You're either waiting to get back together, or you're waiting for a pregnancy to happen. Some of you may be pregnant. Not all of you, but there is at least one person out there who's pregnant right now by this person. If you are, please let me know down below. Truth. Yeah, they see the truth now. They see what you are to them. Oh my God. Fertility. You literally have the pregnancy card. Somebody's pregnant, or I'm gonna get pregnant. A new opportunity beckons. Now they're just going with the flow. And they don't feel like they have to take the lead. Maybe they're letting you take the lead in the relationship. This is like a before and after to me. I don't see this so much as the negatives and the positives in the relationship as the reading was intended. It's like there was a reason I had to read the negatives first, because I feel like the negatives happened first. The negatives in the relationship came up front. I feel like you had like a very brief like honeymoon period with this person in the beginning of the relationship, and then the negative stuff all happened. I heard it's just enough for me to fall in love with you. And they really know now, they feel that you complete them, that you are their world, you are the angel, you're the mother to their children. Or if the pronouns are switched, just take it as it resonates. If this is a same-sex couple, they could want to adopt children with you. I always say, talk like a male masculine and a female feminine because that's my situation, but absolutely take it as it resonates for you. They want to create a future with you. This is beautiful though. There's definitely want. I feel like someone's pregnant because, let me see this. There's even children in this stay card. Because you have fertility. Prosperity begins. It looks like the I take as a pregnancy card. You have this family card. This is the Four of Wands. This talks about stability, a family home. And there's a child in it. A boy. Some of you may be having a boy. And you've got awaiting results. It's like a waiting for your pregnancy to be over. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Obviously, it's not going to be everybody, but... Alright, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Let me know how this resonates and what happened down in the comments. I'm very interested to see how this, because obviously this is going to mean different things for each person who watches this. So please let me know. I'm very, very curious. Okay, bye! Turn my fan off real quick. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Pile 3, those of you who chose the blue paper. I had a toddler emergency. Sorry. Okay. So, the negatives of your relationship. I'm going to do the negatives first, and I'll pull the positives, and I'll come do all of them together. So we have helpless and hopeless. Change your focus. Heartache and loss. Ooh. I feel like I can't breathe. Emotional withdrawal. Ego. Someone is in their ego. Move these down a little bit so I can fit them all up top so I can pull the other ones down below. Whew. Heavy energy. Triggering. Your twin flame is triggering you right now. I feel like almost like I can't talk. Like it's a struggle. Nomadic. And I'll explain this when it comes to relationships. Slave or prisoner. Yeah, you have like a control freak. You could really hurt me. You did really hurt me, I heard. Obviously. And I don't know if I can trust you. Alright. This person completely controlled you in this whole situation. This is similar to pile 2. It's a little bit different though. I feel like this person just didn't care. Because pile 2, at least, it had a card that said, I'm sorry for hurting you. You don't have an I'm sorry here. There's not one thing that this person, obviously this is the negatives, there's not one thing that where this person feels bad about it. We'll see the positives, but maybe that's in there, but hold on. Okay, so I pulled the positive cards. Let's see what's going on. Okay, you have well-deserved reward, trust, heal, manifest. And those are the Psychic Tarot of the Heart cards. And for the Psychic Tarot, you have positive movement forward, balance, memories of love, material harvest, and I feel like I pulled a lot more cards than I thought for that one, that deck. Intuition, spiritual strength. Then for the Indigo Angel Oracle cards, you have health, divine purpose, freedom. Release and relax. Oof, that one's important. It jumped out of my hand. Nature and animals. Then you have only you. When you're with me, everyone else disappears. There's only you. Light and love. I'm focused on shining my light and loving myself. Premonition. I knew we belonged together before we met. Sorry if you hear any screaming toddlers. We have a 1.5-year-old and a 3-year-old in this house. And it's been one of those days. They've been screaming all day long. And I've been trying to record this reading for 2 hours. And movement. I'm running out of space, so I'll have to put these down there. I'm going to give you the world. These are my love cards. It feels like you complete me. I've never been so attracted to anyone else. And you're the one. I see it now. Okay, so I pulled a lot of cards, obviously. Let me pause this. Okay, so I feel like you were dealing with a very ego person. You even have ego here. And they had trust issues. I feel like they've been hurt before because you could really hurt me. And they basically made you feel like a prisoner. They were in control. You were their slave. This card in this situation I see as instability because you're moving from place to place. You don't have a home. It's very unstable. And they made you feel completely helpless. And then they completely withdrew and they broke your heart. You triggered them somehow. And I feel like you were ghosted. This is very similar to pile 2, but it is slightly different. But Spirit called for you to change your focus. They don't want you focusing on this person anymore. Okay, so that's all of the negatives. Now let's talk about the positives. Let me see how I want to go about this. So you moved forward from them, and I feel like it was a really good thing, positive movement forward. You got to a more balanced place in yourself. You got to a very strong spiritual place. You got spiritual strength and intuition right next to each other. I feel like when this happened, you really went within. You woke up. Let's see what else. I'll get to the lovey-dovey part of it after, but you started to heal yourself and trust in God. This is the Fool card in the traditional tarot. And you started to become a manifester. And from all this work, I feel like you really started to reap the rewards of everything. So the positive was that you really woke up, healed, connected to spirit. You got to a more balanced place. You started manifesting new things, healing parts of you that you didn't even know were hurting. And you've got health. I see that. So healing. And you started to release expectations and control. And you just felt free. Or maybe you're going through this now. Maybe this is where you're headed. And you start your focus changed. It did change to your life purpose. Hold on. So, your life purpose might have a lot to do with healing. And you also do have nature and animals. So if something with connecting with nature, with animals. This talks about living in nature, and this says you may be very connected to animals or live on a farm. So maybe you really wanted to. Yeah, I'm seeing more of the farming aspect. Even if you're not farming, obviously it's only gonna be for like one person. You just feel really connected to animals, and that might have something to do with your life purpose. So, you're busy doing your divine purpose, shining your light in love, or you're going to be. You've really moved to a better place with the movement card. And let's go to the love cards then. You really felt like this was your person, or maybe you still feel that way. And you can't deny the connection that you felt and how everybody seems to disappear and times seem to freeze when they were around you. You really wanted to give this person the world. And you really do see them as the one. And you feel like they complete you. And you've never been so attracted to someone before. Or maybe they've never been so attracted to anyone before either. Because this is about not just you, but your relationship. This person, to me, and this is obviously it's not going to be for everybody, but I'm feeling at least a few people out there, this was a karmic partner for you, or a false twin flame, if you want to put labels on it. This was basically somebody who was a lesson to wake you up, to heal yourself, to do your life purpose, to tap into spirit, to your intuition, and to trust them that they have you. And it's through this trust that you started to heal, because like these were all next to each other, and you started to manifest. And you really, because you've got trust, heal, manifest, like I showed you, and then next to that is well-deserved reward. So if you haven't seen this well-deserved reward, you will. And if this person isn't the one for you, then I do see somebody else coming forward, but you do have memories of love. This does mean maybe you had soul link to this person. For some of you, I'm hearing soulmate. For others, I'm hearing false twin karmic. Just take it as it applies, and let me know down below how this resonated with you. I definitely would love to see how this all fits into your life, because obviously it's going to be different for each person. And I will look forward to seeing you in the next reading. Bye!